What are you seeing in coaching right now where runners are coming to you and they underestimate some of the progress they can actually make? Maybe it's a domain of training or their race potential or ability, but what are you seeing?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. One of the things that I always, people are coming in and what they're, one of the biggest things I always see um, is they just don't understand what fitness alone can do for them.
Hmm.
What they hear from Strava, what they hear from David Goggins, what they hear from chat, what they hear from all these other plans is that you need to be destroying yourself 5 days a week, 7 days a week in order to see any gain, or you're not a man, or you're not a woman, or you're not the person. And the reality is that it couldn't be further from the truth. It's like,
Hmm.
number one, any real athlete that is just starting up, just routine and fitness build alone is going to get them farther than they would probably even recognize. And number two, you have to be smart about where you're planting your workouts because you talked about this with Thomas on your breaking the marathon project about setting people up for their quality runs. In between that, those easy runs are easy runs and time based. It's not pace or distance based. It's like I want you to be able to hit your quality. I don't care what you're doing over here on your easy days. That's
Yep.
well, you do, but you don't, right? And I
Yep.
get that. But that's the thing is like there's this thought process out there that if you're not going 120% all the time, you're not an athlete, and that couldn't be further from the truth. And runners in particular have this ego that's built in that they assume fast is better. Assume that I've been running a year, I should at least be my easy run should therefore be 4:30 pace all the time. It's like no, no, they actually shouldn't be. And I'm not going to say I'm not guilty of this either. This is one of the mistakes that I made
Yeah.
too for many years, right? Well, I got to run under 5 minute paces if I want to break 3 hours. It's like no, actually, that doesn't play into that. You're running. That's what is the most important thing, and I think that's what I see a lot of. So there's a whole thing, and then you get that you have to when runners are coming in if they've got that in their mind, it takes a while to break that. They
Hmm.
have to see it. So you have to figure out how to show them that it's okay to run easy as long as you're doing your quality where your quality is. But we don't double stack our quality. It's not back
Yep.
to back days,
Yep.
and you will try to keep your quality away from your long run. Well, why? Because the long run, based on Daniels, a long run does actually qualify as a quality run too,
Yep.
in a lot of times. So if you're building distance, so
Yeah, absolutely. I think that was probably the number one thing I tried to position out on that knob series, and one of the reasons why we showed the final surge stuff every week for him in that build.
yep,
Is like this guy's running 212, and he runs slower on
yep,
his easy runs than most age groupers do.
yep,
And like so,
absolutely.
I think the discrepancy in miles sounds better, but it's like he's more or less 5 minute miles for marathon pace, which
Mhm,
is nuts, by the way.
mhm.
But 5 minute miles for marathon pace, and he runs close to 8 minute miles on his easy days, right?
Yep,
And I think that you're bang on with that. That's something I'm always touching base with athletes. But hey, you can slow down. You can slow down. Hey, go watch this series. I'm not saying it just to like promote
yeah,
my own series, but it's like I just want to give you the proof that the guy who's
yep,
the fastest guy I've ever coached runs slower than
yep,
you do on your easy days.
right,
You'll be okay if you slow down. Like it'll
yeah,
be all right. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And it reminds me, a lot of the guys that I've seen and gals that do really well at the marathon run their easy days slower than most of the other people around them.
yeah,
Like if I
yeah,
look at Elena, she runs relatively easy. Like Kieran Lum never did a marathon. He was a three, or he is a 3:36 1500 runner. When I coached him, he was a 13:21 5K, 7:45 3K, and he would
yeah,
run 4:15s, 4:20s on his easy days. It's like
yeah,
he's 3-4 minutes faster than you are over 5K, and he's running slower
right,
than you, right? And
yeah.
so I think you're bang on to point that out.